Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nights in Tight Spaces. I have had an absolutely horrendous night. I didn't sleep very much, but I hoped, I've promised to get this video out today. So I hope you'll forgive any already present speaking errors and maybe some lapse in tactics here, even more than usual. We are facing the hopefully last battle. We are up against the king, and in his entourage we find a banshee, some skeleton archers, and a lich. Actually, that changes as well, because that used to be actually a lich and a what's it called? A combat medic. So once again we can cheese this a little bit. What do we want to fight? Ghost and berserkers, maybe. I don't like the. I'm not sure I like the lich, but at least banshee, ghost, and lich is what's it called? All supernatural enemies. The king slouches upon his throne, no longer the man depicted in his portraits. He appears skittish and paranoid, his eyes sleepless and bloodshot. I wondered who they would send. And who's this? Some nobody? Cruel joke. Afraid so, just a simple tavern hustler. Were you expecting royalty? What game is the spy master playing? Not that it matters. This end was inevitable, I suppose. Okay, I thought he was up to something. But I guess we still haven't confirmed that the spy master is a bad guy, but you know, there's just been a lot of subtle hints. If you expected this fate, why betray the kingdom? Why betray your people? There's plenty of betrayal this day, but not mine. In this life or the next, you will learn the truth. I'm guessing it's gonna be the next. Ooh, actually, a throne room. Why are we in the back? And why is everyone facing our road? Can we get a better angle? Maybe something like this. You are only attacking in front of you. You are screaming. Deal 12 damage to all enemies in a line. Okay. Well, this is pretty bad. We did get a jump attack. Does this ignore? This ignores the dodge and block. Yep, okay. We do have throat punch, so we can stop one of them at least. But this is pretty horrendous. We need to move out with you, and we need to get close with you. Dodge's next incoming attack. Okay, this is pretty horrendous all around, I gotta say. You can only move one tile with this, so we're gonna use that on you. Yeah, this is just all sorts of bad. Why two banshees? I thought it said banshee and ghost. Or maybe ghost will be later, I don't know. Okay, let's no matter what, you are. Throat punch is not ranged, why, right? No. Okay, well, you're moving back. And you are moving closer. So you can jump attack. You're gonna dodge it, but... yeah, so this is pretty horrendous. Let's see. We get some damage done there. Is this enough to kill you? I want it should be, yeah, 50. Yeah. So we'll just kill. Okay, so in hindsight we should have done that first, because then you would have actually gotten some damage in on this one. But we are not gonna we're not gonna reset just for that. We'll wait until we maybe find something that's a little bit worse. Okay, we have an archer right in the middle. That's kind of decent. King is moving in. You are in a horrendous spot here. Bob and weave. That. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Do we have a... No, but we have a redirect, so we could redirect you to shoot this way instead. Could maybe get you over and start focusing on the king. You smash is absolutely horrendous. That and retreating shot. Ooh, that is actually, I think that's really, really good, because the next time you move forward, we might have a problem with you. So retreating shot on you. You will dodge, of course, you will, but... Which one deals most damage? This one does. So if we want to do some damage, we should do the quick shot first. And we can do quick shot on you as well. What do we have? We cannot get up there with anyone. No. So we can get down and start some damage on this guy. Wow, we started in an absolutely horrendous position. Absolutely horrendous position. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I guess we'll do something like this. You get down there. I guess we'll get some damage in on this guy. 44? 44? It's a flying strike, so you're not gonna do anything. Of course you're not. Why would you? Oh my god. We could bob and weave out again and then attack. I think we will. We have the... mana for it, but oh my god, this is beautiful angle, beautiful angle. This is quite horrendous. Let's get you away at least. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there, that's a bust. Did you just revive? .31 damage, yeah. That, whatever we did is absolutely insane. That weapon. It's an absolutely horrendous setup we have here. It is insane. Absolutely horrendous. I'm gonna heavy strike on you. Oh, you advanced. Son of a gun. We're gonna accept the 12 here, because we can't just keep dancing around. I want to do some actual damage. I want to do some actual damage. We can't keep dancing around. This is getting a little bit ridiculous here. Like that. And you ignore block, so it doesn't matter. That's fine. You'll take 12. Okay, I was about to say, what kind of attack is this that does this break? But it's not. It's just because it's on top of the whatever you call this. Okay, I think that was just 2 new enemies. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. That was such a bad start. And we are still in the thick of it. 100%. We have a bullseye at least. For once, we'll actually get to play it. And you dodge, of course you dodge, you son of a gun. Oh my god. This is just all sorts of bad. This is so bad. All sorts of bad. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. We haven't done a single hit on the boss yet. Or on the king. Luckily he hasn't done anything to us either, but oh my god. Oh my god. And as I said, I might just not be seeing... Oh, you're waiting for target. Interesting. Am I too close, I guess? Maybe. This is crazy. Do that. How much damage are you doing? You're doing 8. And you push, that's fine. We could move up and then do like a spinning attack here. I think we can... Okay, support didn't kill, that's really unfortunate. It didn't matter, I guess, but we will kill this one. Okay, that's at least something. That is at least something. But oh my lord. This is crazy. Can we finally get down there to do something to the king? Right time. Early bird. 30 damage. That's pretty decent. I believe that this move will trigger this guy, but not the king. Yes, because we don't land there. So that is absolutely fine. You have the Righteous Blasts. And there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't do that. Okay, the king is not a supernatural enemy, that's fair. Okay, early bird, 100% goes to you. Just a little cheeky stab. Fair enough. Okay, we need to figure out what we're gonna do here, what we ponder, because you are attacking up here and you are attacking down here. This one we can ignore, this one we can ignore. I think you're gonna attack again. But this one we can't, so I think probably ponder the push. Healing spell, okay. Another bite time. Okay, well, it was a lot of damage to the boss this round for sure. You're gonna slip this way. It's a little bit of a shame. I would like to have done something with you, but I'll move you closer at least. This was okay. I'm guessing you're gonna turn around. Yep. Okay, so this is our first turn. We might actually face whatever it is you usually do. Or you can do. So that's 28 damage. We do not have 28 block. Ooh, okay. $96 damage. Well, that's, I gotta say, a hell of a way to finish this fight. Is it actually gonna be enough now? Ooh, no it's not. Ooh, okay, okay. And we don't have any way of getting anything, right? Oh, well, we can do this. This is free. And it adds a dodge. So I'm just gonna say, nah. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. But now, should be enough? Yes. Yoink. Down you go. Down with the king. Down with the king. Okay. Well, we get gold. Don't know why we would get gold, but... Okay, so the Spy Master, are we gonna have to deal with you as well? It is done, Hustler. The king has fallen. The portals are sealed, and the demons are banished. Balance at long last is restored. That's good, because I really need a lie down. Our work isn't finished. The kingdom must be rebuilt, and we have much to discuss, starting with the future of the 11 and your role within it. Thanks, but tearing things down is more my style. I'll leave the rebuilding to the experts. If you need me, you know where to find me. Congratulations! The king is dead. Under the Spy Master's guidance, the 11 have assumed control and peace has descended once again. But the king's words echo around your head. In this life or the next, you will learn the truth. Or in other words, now do it again, but better. Oh, we have levels as well. Okay. I had no idea. Well, we got quite a bit of XP and levels, I guess. Got to level 11. Okay, don't know what that entails. Okay, it took 8.5 hours-ish. 300 enemies killed. Highest damage was 130. That might have been here towards the end, honestly. It probably was. It might not even have been the last hit, but... levels completed 44, average turns per fight 5.6, 8 side quests completed and a win streak of 44. Guess that's all since we won. Okay. Money left 111. Okay, so it gives a little bit of a few points, which I never cared about. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. You've unlocked new cards. Ah, there we go. Okay. I mean... It's a pretty short video. We're gonna check out the rewards. Obviously, this is the end of this playthrough, so we're never gonna see it, but in action at least. So might be interesting enough to take a look at this anyway. Maybe it'll sway your mind if you should buy this game or not. Combo Finisher. Deal 8 damage plus 2 damage per combo to an enemy up to 2 tiles away. Pretty nice, but it ends combo. That's not nice. Poke. Deal 1 damage applied to aggro. We haven't seen aggro before. Does not trigger support attacks, that's fair. Aggravated. Targets will attempt to attack this character for a number of turns. Okay. Kind of like a taunt, a very annoying taunt. Right shunt. Okay, well we have the left one. This is just the right one, so that's very nice. Level 2. We probably have quite a few of these. Righteous Strike. 6 damage. Plus an extra 1.5 damage to supernatural enemies. Okay. Interesting. Slash. Pretty straightforward. Deal 4 damage. Adds 2 bleeding when the target has no block. One-handed weapons only. We cannot check somehow the upgraded versions. No. Flourish for 1. This character's melee weapon attacks deal 25% extra damage this turn. Nice little buff. Lots of cards for level 3. Combo Counter. At 6 blocks, we counter, deal 2 damage plus 2 damage per combo to incoming attackers. Could be extremely powerful. Well, again, depending on the updated version. I think the counter we had dealt 15 damage, I believe. Either 12 or 15. 15, I believe. I think it was 12 block and 15 damage return. And I mean, if we had... Oh, yeah, that could be very powerful. We had up to 18 combo. That's 38 damage total. If we had max, of course. That's powerful. Secret Strike. Deal 5 damage, doesn't trigger auto attack or counter. And okay, that's powerful. Low damage, but for a cheeky target we had last time, we had someone that just kept countering everything we did, so that's pretty nice. Targeted Strike. 4 damage and 2 weakened to target. Decent. Tag Team. For free, give adjacent friendly character 4 damage modifier. Give self a -4 damage modifier. Okay. That's actually pretty decent for... if we have a character that's not going to do anything, you know. Might as well play this. Insult to injury, deal 2 damage, then stun if target has less than 16 health. One-handed weapons only. Okay, Penitent Man. If discarded, all friendly characters gain +2 damage modifier. And it doesn't say this turn. That must be combat then. It doesn't say this combat either, but I assume it's this combat and not permanent. Otherwise, this is wild. Improvisation. Add a random attack card to your hand. This card costs 0 momentum this turn. Could be fantastic. Vault for 1. Vault over an obstacle into an empty tile. Gain 1 momentum and 1 combo, or move 2 tiles. It's a obstacle and not enemy. Interesting. Oh my lord. Demonstrate Faith. Lose all block. Deal 5 damage to all characters. Friendly fire. We're gonna go through these a little bit quicker, I think. Passivism for 2. Discard 2 attack cards. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. End turn. Okay. Final thing. Chilling Strike for 1. Deal 5 damage. Apply 1 pinned. Okay. I think we have seen a little bit pinned before, but not a lot. So that's nice to see more of that. Share Tactics for 1. Trigger support attacks on any enemy target. That's nice. Ignore dodge, ignore block. And it's indirect. Very good, very good. Unbalance for 0, but requires 3 combo. Target gains 1 pinned and 2 vulnerable. Tackle for 1. Push back enemy. Throw and deal 12 damage. Move into vacated tile. The tile behind the target must be empty. Unarmed only. Okay. Another 3 strike combo. Really? Really? What does that even mean? I mean, we already had this. That's strange. Or maybe it's something we can... maybe these are cards we can use to make like a starting deck? I don't know if we can customize that. High Five for 1. Target character gains health equal to 25% of your health. Very nice. Heavy Option for 2. Okay, so like option but more damage. Okay, so deal 14 damage to target up to 2 tiles away or move 1 tile. I think the option moves 2 tiles, doesn't it? The normal one. Rising Knee for 1. Deal 8 damage and 1 push. Move into vacated tile. The tile behind the target must be empty unless the attack will KO the target. Cannot be countered. You have a parry for 1. Add 4 block. Add a parry counter for the remainder of the fight. Deal 4 damage to each incoming attacker. Oh, that's nice. Wrath for 1. Oh, that's a lot. Apply 1 pinned and 2 vulnerable. Indirect, gain a curse. Magic. Blah, 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 blah. Ignores auto attack. Very nice. We gain a curse. Armored Strike for 1. Deal damage equal to your current block. Remove all block. Powerful. Leg Sweep for 1. Knock down target and deal 6 damage. Knockdown is not something we've had, I want to say, anything of, so that's good to see. Ignore dodge, that's even better. Lunge for 2. Advance and deal 10 damage, gain 2 combo, very nice. Very Long Strike for 2. Deal 6 damage up to 3 tiles away. Staff type weapons only. Bonk them on the head there. Heal self for 2. Restore 8 health to user immediately. It doesn't say magic only, so that's quite nice. But it costs 2. Clear Out option for 1. Push target 1 tile or move 2 tiles. Distract for 1. Apply 4 vulnerable to target. Steal self for 1. Next attack deals 2 times damage. Fatal Blow for 2, and it ends combo. Deal 3 times combo damage. Only usable if target will be knocked out. Powerful. Taunting Strike for 0, but requires 3 combo. Deal 12 damage and 2 activated to targets. You've unlocked a new archetype. Okay. Cleric. A combination of fighter and magic user. Channeling higher forces in the pursuit of good. That's the first class, really? Aggravate for 0. Apply 2 aggravate to targets. Flash powder for 3. Wow. Deal 3 damage to all standing enemies. Cannot be dodged. Does not trigger support attacks. That's expensive, but okay. Fireball for 1. Range attack deals 12 damage, magic only. Escalation for 0, but requires 5 combo. All support attacks this turn become hammer blow. Lose 3 combo. I believe the hammer blow makes it so you do extra damage per combo point you have. So, very, very powerful. You do lose 3 combo, but that's very powerful. Can be. Blood Fury for 1. Add 3 bleeding and plus 3 damage modifier to self. Okay. Roll Throw for 2. Roll over an enemy to end up in the tile behind them. Throw and deal 12 damage. Unarmed only. Stagger for 0 but requires 4 combo. Push enemy 1 tile. Deal 6 damage. Range 1 to 2. And Bone Magic for 2. Discard 1 curse. Deal 12 damage to all undead characters. Okay, a little bit of curse play there. And lastly, 3 more cards because this was quite intense. Hope for 1. Discard 2 random cards and draw 2 random cards from your deck. Magic Shield for 0. Adds 8 block to selected character, magic only. Nice. Poison Jab for 1. Deal 2 damage and apply 3 poison to target entity if damage is unblocked. Very nice, very nice. I want to see Legacy. What's that? That's just whatever this is. Yes. Okay. What did it say? The Victorious or the Fallen. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Compendium. No, this is not a deck that we are building. This is just what we have. Play. New game. Just play on Brave. Okay, so we can start here. So we only have... Well, I don't even remember what we started with, but I think... I don't even know if we got the choice, honestly. But I'm confident we've unlocked the Sorcerer and the Brawler. Honestly, probably everything but the Fighter we unlocked during this run. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So we can at least start with a bunch of different characters in any new run. Obviously, this deck draft. There we go. Okay, so we can draft our own deck. Can we check that out now? We do just Cleric, for instance. I get to 12 cards. Okay. Can I like quit? No, I cannot. So we will have to end it here. That has been a playthrough of Knights in Tight Spaces. I enjoyed this. I hope that the few of you that watched did as well. I know I make a lot of mistakes. It's completely fair, but I was trying to make it so that not every fight was an entire episode. So mistakes were made, but I feel like the game is very forgiving, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Even in the final fight here, where I thought we were in quite the horrendous spot from the beginning, it wasn't really too bad. It wasn't too bad in the end. It certainly would have been easier if we had been more surrounded, or more surrounding the king, I should say, and less surrounded on our archer, for instance, that can't take anything. But we managed to get through it pretty unscathed in either case. Yeah. This has been on the back burner, so nothing really changes in the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Hollow Knight Silksong, and as I said, this is the end of Knights in Tight Spaces. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.